Lawrence was born under unusual circumstances. The night he was born was dark and stormy, and as he took his first breaths, a bolt of lightning struck the roof of the house. His parents were afraid, but they were relieved that he was healthy. However, as the days passed, they noticed that something was wrong. Lawrence was always farting, and it seemed that the farts were not coming from him, but from some unseen source. Years passed, and the farts continued. Whenever Lawrence farted, his parents heard strange and sinister whispers in the air, and they were afraid. They took Lawrence to see doctors and priests, but no one could find anything wrong with him. And so, they resigned themselves to the idea that this was just how things were going to be. However, as Lawrence grew older, the farts became louder and more frequent. They echoed with evil laughter, and the whispers grew into frightening moans and screams. The other children in town were afraid of Lawrence, and they whispered that he was possessed by some evil spirit. It was then that Lawrence started having the vivid and frightening dreams about the dark and foreboding cave at the base of a tall mountain. In the dream, he felt compelled to visit the cave, and he was sure that it held the key to stopping his farts. One day, a strange and ancient-looking old lady approached Lawrence's parents and told them that she had a vision. She said that she had seen a figure watching over Lawrence from the time he was born, a figure that was causing his strange and eerie problem. The old lady warned that unless Lawrence visited the dark and foreboding cave at the base of the tall mountain, the figure would consume him completely. Determined to put an end to his problem once and for all, Lawrence set out on a journey to find the cave. He traveled through dark forests and across eerie rivers, facing many supernatural challenges and dangers along the way. Finally, after many long and frightening nights of travel, Lawrence reached the dark and foreboding cave at the base of a tall mountain. He entered the cave, and after a long and terrifying journey, he finally found what he was looking for. There, in the depths of the cave, he found a demon who had taken control of his body and was making him fart uncontrollably. The demon was powerful and evil, and it laughed as it made Lawrence fart again and again. Lawrence drew his courage and stood up to the demon, determined to defeat it. But no matter how hard he tried, he could never make any impact on the evil entity. Every time he swung his fists or kicked, the demon simply laughed and taunted him, causing him to fart even more uncontrollably. As the days passed, Lawrence began to experience strange and disturbing psychotic episodes. He would hear the demon's laughter echoing in his head, and he would be compelled to fart uncontrollably, often crying and trembling with fear. No one could help him, and he became a recluse, isolated from the world and consumed by his own fear and embarrassment. The demon had taken control of his body and soul, and Lawrence was never the same again. Legend says that to this day, whenever someone farts, if you listen closely, you can hear Lawrence's scream, a chilling reminder of the boy who was consumed by an evil entity and lost to the supernatural forever.